Hello everyone, this is Melanie and I am here today from Melanie B's Creative Studio with another Schipper Sunday. Today's Schipper Sunday is going to be Holiday Cottage by the Sea. And does this feel springy or summery to you? Well, it does to me too. And we're right in the middle of winter and we had a snowstorm last weekend. So I thought, let's just, spring and summer things up a little bit. And let's do one that has nothing to do with the seasons, because I must have loved this design so much that I have two of them because that's how I roll. I saw this one on Hirschners.com and I will put a link below because they do have a lot of the Schipper paintings. This one is an older design that has been around for quite a while, and it is a baby Schipper. And you can find it probably on Amazon too, which I'll link for that below as well. When you purchase from Amazon, I can make a little bit of affiliate money off your purchase, so I always appreciate you shopping from that link. In addition, you'll also find it at the Schipper website, which I will link you to as well. But this is not a new design. I have one left that Schipper sent me, and I've been holding out on bringing it to you because it's the last one I have from their new releases. And so I'm going to bring it to you next Sunday. But in the meantime, I thought, I love this painting so much that I have two of them. So I need to just go ahead and do a Schipper Sunday with it. A baby Schipper, as I like to call it, is their smallest sized Schipper painting kit, which I personally love because it is manageable. This is what I like to call Melanie B sized, because she might be able to complete it within her lifetime, unlike all of her other projects. So let's go ahead and open this one up. Now it is a 24 by 30 centimeter, which is equivalent to, let's slide this aside and put that in inches because I never can remember what the conversion is to inches, but it's going to be somewhere here. And so you can see it's a really good size to do. But let's go ahead and take a look at this painting. So look at our baby surface. It's just so cute. All right, now it's been a while since I've discussed the actual contents, and because the last 2 weeks when I did the paint by number flow technique, and it was brought to my attention that it was in the instructions in the Schipper instruction manual, and I had not even paid attention to the Schipper instruction manual. I thought, okay, this is my opportunity to actually look through the contents of the kit again, because it's been like a year and a half. And so let's do that. You will have your Schipper catalog. Now this kit is older, so my catalog may not be as current as one of the newer kits, but it does have a beautiful selection of their paintings in it, so it's worth looking at. And that catalog comes with every one of their kits. Now I have a whole new appreciation for their paintbrush, and I will tell you why. And in this little package here is that paintbrush. And this paintbrush is perfect, and it's designed specifically, I'm sure, for the paint by number flow method, you guys. It is perfect for that technique. So now that I realize that, I will be using this paintbrush more often. It has got a perfect point on it for outlining the cells, and then it's got this beautiful width here for holding the thinner paint and for filling in the puddle. So if you're not familiar with the technique I'm talking about, the last 2 weekends of Schipper Sunday that I brought for you guys has that demonstration. So definitely go check that out. I'll put the link in the description for both of those videos so that you'll know what it's all about. It's fabulous. I'm obsessed with it, and I'm wondering why I never read their instructions before, because shame on me. With the brush in the same packaging, it's instructions about how to care for your brush Very important information, you guys. I've talked about this in brush care videos, but very important about not leaving your brush in water for 2 seconds. Never ever leave any brushes in water for any amount of time. I don't even leave mine in the water while I run to the restroom and back, because it can push your tip down, distort it, make it bend. Lots of things can happen. The paint above the ferrule can come off and chip. It can loosen the ferrule and remove it from the wooden part. All kinds of things can happen. You don't want that. So anyway, this is telling you about that. It also is giving you visual diagrams to give you more detail. So I've never mentioned that before, but that's important information. You see me holding on to this paintbrush like it's gold now. I'm so loving that paintbrush at this moment. Okay, so I have already pulled out my number stickers, and I'd already numbered my paint pots and swatched them for this video a couple of weeks ago. But for those of you who are new to Schipper Sunday, the diagram for numbering your paint pots is on the reference guide that's included. It's on the same paper, which is in this part of the kit. It's in this envelope. So when you pull out your reference guide, you'll notice this diagram. These paint pot strips are labeled from A, B, C, and D, and that is how you'll pay attention to how to number your pots. Now, I keep these extra labels for additional kits in case I have blank, empty paint pots that I need the white labels for, or even the extra numbers for additional paint pots that might need them later. So I just hang on to these. That's just me being a hoarder probably, but you know, just how I do. So reference guide is included, always important, especially with a Schipper painting kit, because their kits are so highly detailed and there are some tiny little openings, and it's perfect for being able to see what those openings are if you cannot see them here on this surface. Now, in addition to the paints that were in here to begin with and the reference guide, you're also going to have the instructions in print and in a visual diagram for that paint by number flow method that I brought you the last 2 weeks. And they're in all languages. In addition, in the back, there are instructions for framing your Schipper pieces with their special frames, and a couple of other items for finishing off your piece and for extra help while you're painting, which is very handy, especially when you're using this flow technique, which can leave the acrylic paint wetter than a normal method for painting. So this is a really handy tool for while you're painting with this method. So let's take a look at this beautiful, yummy, delicious palette and its swatch, and then that will be it for today's Schipper Sunday. Oh my goodness, look at this yummy, delicious palette. All right, so beautiful shades of pinky orchids. Oh my gosh, orchidy pinks. How would you say that? I may have just had a dyslexic moment, whatever. And the blues. Look at the shades of blue. Calm, Melanie, calm. The only two that I see that may or may not have a problem with anything, not even opacity. These don't, I mean, none of these look like they're going to have an opacity issue, but the two that may have a problem at all are the number 9 and the number 13. Look like they could be a little streaky, but that's it. You guys, it's a fabulous palette. So that is it for this little quick Schipper Sunday introduction to this beautiful little baby painting. Next weekend, I'm going to come back and show you, for those who are interested, a new method for applying clear gesso to our surface. You guys, thank you for joining me again this weekend. I appreciate it as always. Don't forget to join me on Patreon, Facebook, TikTok. I now have a little TikTok that is just going to be quick clips for some videos. Check it out there. It's at the very bottom of the description that you can find all of my social media below. Thanks as always for watching, and I will see you back soon.